Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Now, today we're going to be doing another update on Bitcoin. Now, I won't be doing these too often just because, there doesn't always have to be an update, but there has been some big news around Bitcoin, so I really, really want to get into it. The 3 month candle finally closed, and we pretty much closed above the $61,000 area. We closed around $62,600, which is absolutely fantastic because if we actually break it down in a lower time frame, I've been saying that pretty much this area over here in terms of closing is absolutely crucial for Bitcoin, okay? Now, yes, price went down at one point, but look where it closed. It closed all the way back at 62,663. And look how weak this candle was, right? There was lots of price movement to the downside and a huge, massive rejection. So, this is absolutely beautiful, okay? Now, what do I expect? Well, if we break it down to the lower time frame on the 4 hour, right? I talked about pretty much how previously we had a candle here and how this one was playing into this one was playing into this one, and then this small one was playing into this one, right? Because I talk about how order blocks are very important, and that is just the way I see trading, and that is the way I trade. So right now, what is next for Bitcoin? Well, I do think what actually will trace probably down to around the there we go, $62,000 zone, retesting, and pretty much going down about, let's see, 50 to 61%. If I flip this very quickly, there you go. So 38% to 50% is where I expect the retracement to happen. Now, it could go a little bit higher before it goes down. I'm not the one that makes the markets. At the moment, everything's looking kind of solid. And I do believe overall that with NFP coming up this Friday, I do think there's going to be a massive bang to the upside. Because if we actually look, right, there is so much liquidity everywhere. Okay, there's so many buy stops, sell stops, stop losses, right, everywhere. So price has all this to take out. All right, if we go actually on the weekly too, you can see we have a lot of imbalance. Pretty much from the 64,000 to $69,000 area, which means price will fill up back very, very quickly. So I'm personally really excited. I do think, like I said, this is the bottom, right? Once again, if I go on the daily, you could just tell we have a double bottom daily here, right? We broke out of this big area here. Now we're going up. We're going to start losing momentum. And like I said, once again, we're probably going to trace to about 62,000, consolidate for a little bit before we start making a push to the upside. And I do believe that NFP week will be the reason why we probably see Bitcoin around $66,000 to $67,000 by the end of the week. That is what I believe, right? You got to remember that context matters, right? Because like if we take Bitcoin down here, Bitcoin could have filled these imbalances up. It could have went down lower. It technically could have went lower here, like here for the imbalance. But then we're just breaking structure, and the markets don't have to do that, right? The markets don't have to retrace that much. And once again, all right, on a 3 month candle, we pretty much retested off these tops, right? We closed above and rejected. So I believe over the next 3 months, we should pretty much see some kind of move to the upside. Now, overall, you can tell that we are consolidating at the top, which is a very, very good sign. All right, if I go where to get my marker up very quickly, you can tell that we have 4 candles at this current moment that are all monthly that are just going sideways, right? And you can tell from the previous data that it wasn't like this, right? We had 1 candle up, one little rejection, consolidation, sell off within 3 months up, mainly consolidation, a little bit sell off, and then a bigger sell off, right? But we didn't get that. The context is different here. Same thing here, went up, down, down, down. So you could just see that with the current context and what the candles are saying is, hey, we're kind of going sideways at the moment, which is good because when you kind of see the sideways movement on top of a big support, that usually indicates we're going to blast up. Because if we were to blast down, it would have probably had a pattern like this and this. So anyways, guys, that is my update. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time.